As I know painfully well, Sabyasachi has partnered with H&M to launch a collection that sold out in minutes. And the brand has also done multi-million dollar days at Bergdorf Goodman in New York. Now in partnership with the Aditya Birla Group, another global company with a proud Calcutta history, Sabyasachi has set his sights on becoming a multi-billion dollar brand in the next 5 years. As he has said in previous interviews, that's billion with a B. We are privileged to have the ideal interviewer for Sabyasachi today. Shruti has helped launch Vogue India and is now the co-founder and editorial director of the established, the premier fashion, art, and beauty publication for a global South Asian audience. According to a frequent collaborator, the best time to message Sabyasachi is between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Now that we are just slightly past 2 a.m. in India, please join me in welcoming Sabyasachi and Shruti.
Thank you, Riya. That was wonderful. Hi, Sabyasachi. Firstly, congratulations on your 25 years. The show was fabulous. Everyone kept talking about it. I want to understand, you are this incredible storyteller. Throughout your time as a fashion designer, you've always, shared your brand story through very personal anecdotes about, especially the women in your family. If they were sitting here, how would they describe your brand and how you built it?
So to a lot of people in my family, I'm probably a con artist. They don't understand what I do. They're just grateful that I make money because they didn't think I would. Because I come from a family of educationists and education is very important. And if my parents or my grandmothers were sitting here, they would have said, you should join Harvard Business School. What are you doing talking? But having said that, I was the black sheep of the family. I questioned too much, I saw too much, and I spoke too much. And because of all of those three things, probably I'm sitting here. It's just sweet justice because, I never thought that I would have the resources to come to HBS to study. But I'm sitting and talking with you, so I must have done something right in my life. Thank you.
For sure, of course. But let's go back to 2004. It's not new. You first 2004, Browns was the first global placement for you. Can you tell us how that felt? And did you ever think at that moment that Indian fashion is ready for change?
I think success comes to people who pick up science and they follow up with it with rigor and hard work, integrity and dedication. When I was picked up by brands, I had no understanding of the magnitude of what it would do to us. There was a saying, it's a common fashion folklore, that if Mrs. Boonstein, who owned Browns, put you on the windows of Browns during London Fashion Week, you were destined to become a star. She's done that to Alexander McQueen, it happened to John Galliano, many other fashion legends. I went to London with a suitcase and I was very badly dressed. I think I had my Nike shoes which had dirt on it. And I was like, I don't think I'll be welcome there, so I'll stand outside and I'll see what Browns looks like. And as I went closer, it was probably a little bit of a sense of disbelief and shock that I saw all my clothes lined up on the windows of Browns. And I remember the prophecy. For a person who hadn't traveled much, didn't have much money, I think it was the biggest sign that told me that, the universe has opened up doors for me, and if I don't walk through that door and if I don't work hard, I'll be really shortchanging my destiny. I went back to Calcutta, started working very hard, and here I am.
And this is not a bad place to be.
Absolutely.
Considering you spoke about Galliano and Creed, etc., all big names in their own right. But for the longest time, India has been an inspiration for luxury houses internationally, as well as the factory of them. But so I want to understand, now that you're on a global scale, where does tokenism end and where does appreciation begin?